Good
Hello,
morning.
yeah, good morning. What is your name?
my my name is Tay.
Tay.
Yeah, Tay. Actually,
Wow.
my real name is Cute, but the
Mhm.
pronunciation is hard for you, maybe.
Oh, it's Chotek.
Oh, yes, you can call me Tay.
How do you spell your real name?
My real name is Kyutate.
A T
A
T
E.
A E.
Yeah,
Oh, Cute.
Cute. Yeah.
Oh, it's really easy.
Easy. But yeah, for
Mhm.
Filipino,
Mhm.
it's easy maybe, but the American or Canadian is hard. Yeah, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, so I
So, mhm.
yeah once I went to Canada,
Mhm.
most people uh,
Mhm.
pronounce difficulty my real name. Yeah.
Yes, I can totally understand you.
Yeah, so I should change my uh, name. So
Mhm.
my I made my English name at that time.
Tay, it's Tay.
Yeah,
Your last name, it's Tay, right?
yeah, Tae. So it's similar to my English name,
Yes,
Tae.
it's Tay and Tay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, actually, my real name is also difficult to pronounce. So a lot of people are really confused if they're going to pronounce it as Krizel or Krizel.
Creaser.
Yes. But
Your your
my
real
real name,
name is Creaser.
yeah, Zol. Because
Oh,
my the spelling is goes this way. It's it's like this. Can you read this?
mm, Creaser.
Yes. But most of the people here in the Philippines say Crizel, Crizel.
Creaser. Uh,
Yes. And it's really bad.
I'm not familiar with the Filipinos name,
Mhm. Mhm.
so I
Mhm.
yeah it's hard for me to pronounce
Mhm.
your country name. Yeah.
Well, actually our names are based on American names.
Ah.
Yes, so we
Mm,
have names here like Anna, Princess, Queen. Yeah, all of the people here base their names on American names.
how
Yes.
about family name?
Family names are mixed. It came from
Oh.
Spanish, and yes, I think it's more of a Spanish
Mm,
last name, and American last name.
so does your family name follow from father?
Yes, from our
Mm,
father.
mm,
Our last name will always based on our father.
mm.
How about in Korea?
Yeah, we also follow father, but
Mhm.
sometimes we
Mhm.
follow mother's family name.
Oh, why?
Actually, uh, it it didn't allow the long time ago, but
Mhm.
the policy
Mhm.
is
Change.
has changed
Mhm. Mhm.
because there is some problem.
Mhm.
I if someone someone's
Mhm.
father passed away,
Mhm.
so their children still had to follow father's family name,
Mhm.
it's it, it's awkward and yeah, it's not right,
It's painful, I guess.
painful.
Yes, painful
Mm,
because the father was already dead, and the last name would be a memory of their father, right?
yeah,
Yes.
right.
Whenever they read their last name, they will remember their fathers, and then they will become lonely and
Mm,
sad.
yeah, right. In
Mm.
my sister case,
Mhm.
her daughter
Mhm.
follow her family name.
Why?
She divorced. Uh, yeah, it's so she my nephew
Niece.
my
Mhm.
niece follow our family name. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah, it's right. It's good. So if my niece follow
Mhm.
his family name,
Mhm.
we we feel uncomfortable.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
guess so. And yes, unfortunately here in the Philippines we don't have divorce.
Mm,
Yes. So
I know.
yes, whenever a couple um yes, whenever a couple decides to get married or to marry each other, the children always follow the father's last name.
Mm,
And whenever the father and the mother decided to separate,
hmm.
um, not legally because we don't have divorce, right?
Yeah, I
So
know.
so they're just going to separate homes.
Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah. As I
yeah.
know,
Mhm.
divorcing in Philippines it
Mhm.
costs a lot of money. Or no?
Mm, no, we don't have a divorce.
Oh,
We don't have that in our law.
ah,
Yes, we only
okay.
have annulment. Annulment. I don't know the difference between annulment and divorce, but
Mm,
yeah. The policy here in the Philippines is that whenever the father and the mother would decide to separate or to break up the relationship, the child will always go to the mother's side.
mm,
Yes, the mother would always get her children. Yes,
mm,
but in some cases, there will be a set up or an agreement between the father and the mother. So, for example, the father would send money to
mm,
the mother and for the kids.
mm,
Yes, and sometimes there are some agreement that for this month the kids will stay at the father's house, and this month the kids will stay at their mother's house. So just like that. Yes,
mm,
yes. But this agreement only applies to the mother and father who are already separated.
mm.
Yes, but
Okay. Mm.
yes.
Not having divorce
Mhm.
system
Mhm.
is like uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Uh,
I guess
and
so.
Philippines is
Mhm.
democrat, demo has
Democratic. Mhm.
demographic
Mhm. Country, yes.
demographic country.
Mhm.
Uh, why don't you why don't you against
Why are we against
what are
divorce?
you yeah
Against,
yeah
yes.
making making divorce policy.
Or divorce legally.
Oh yeah, divorce legally.
Well, maybe that's because of our culture, because Philippines is a Christian country.
Ah,
Yeah, so most
ah,
of the people here in the Philippines are Christians, and we deeply believe in the teachings of the Bible
mm,
that once you marry someone, you will you have to be with that someone forever, for better,
mm,
for worse, right? Yes, because we have this vow whenever someone or whenever a couple will get
yeah,
married to each other, there will be a vow, wedding vow, and they will
flower.
promise, yes, they will promise uh, to each other that they will stay for better, for worse, for sickness, or for richer, for poorer, just like that. So, in any occasion, in any way, in any situation, they need to be together.
Ah,
Yes, because it is one of the teachings of our Bible.
mm,
Yes.
yeah,
So,
interesting.
yeah, it's really interesting.
Mm,
So, I guess in Korea, not all people are Christians, right?
yeah, we have three major religions:
Mhm.
uh, Buddhism
Okay.
and Christian
Mhm.
and Ribbon. Uh, ah,
Mhm.
I just forgot. It's
Oh
similar
yes, it's
Christian. How can I?
Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Really nice. Well, most of the people here in the Philippines are Catholics. Some are
Mm,
Christians and some are Muslims.
Muslim.
Yes. So
Mm,
it's actually divided, but I guess there's still peace when it comes to religion. They don't fight.
mm,
Yes. Okay, so anyway, Tay, are you a part of the evaluations class today?
yeah.
Yes.
I enroll your class as a evaluation class.
Evaluator, yes. Yes. You are my evaluator.
I'm evaluator.
Yes, because you are going to evaluate me, right?
Yeah, right.
Ah, so I need to do my best.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Oh, yes, thank you. So, anyway, I believe you have given a list of topics we're going to discuss today. So,
Yeah.
have you chosen a topic?
Yeah, I read three articles,
Mhm.
beginner articles.
Mhm.
Pretty flower, school mirrors, and wear cameras.
Okay. So, would you like to discuss these topics? All of
Mm,
these topics?
yeah, pretty
Yes.
flower.
Yes. Mhm. Okay, so let's try our best
Mm.
to finish. Okay, so let's
Okay.
go with the first part of the article. The beginner article, it's about putrid flower, right?
Putrid flower. Yeah.
Yes. So I believe you have read this article before our class. So before I start asking you some questions, would you mind if you share with me what you learned from this article?
Yeah. This flower smells for um, uh, smells four types of smell,
Mhm.
and it's very sticky.
Mhm.
Uh, but for me, and the flower blossom, bloom.
Mhm.
Uh,
It takes a
r-
long time,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it takes a long time
for it to bloom.
for it to bloom.
Yes, that's
Even
right.
though it
Mhm.
smells very sticky, I want to smell this
Mhm.
one if I have a chance.
Okay, really nice. But do you like flowers? Personally, do you like flowers?
Actually, I don't like flower,
Mhm. Ooh.
but
Okay. I guess women like flowers, right?
yeah, right. So I sometimes give a gift with flower.
Mhm. With your wife, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Mm, you're really sweet. Yes, but this time, the lesson that we're going to have, unfortunately, is a different kind of flower, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because the flower is not fragrant.
Yeah. Yeah, right. If I give this flower as a gift, my wife really hate me.
I guess so. Even if you give it to me, I guess I'm going to be mad at you. Yes,
Right.
but anyway, yeah. Although the flower has a stinky or a foul smell, the smell
Mhm.
is really bad. A lot of tourists would like to stick their noses to it because it's really popular.
Mm.
And the flower rarely blooms
Mm.
because
Yeah.
it takes a very long time for it to bloom. It takes around 3 to 10 years for it to mature.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so are you familiar with Rafflesia?
Reflection? Uh, no, I have never heard
Ref-
Reflection.
oh, okay. Let's try to. I'm going to try to look at the picture of Rafflesia in
Hmm.
yeah, in our page. Okay. Oh, it's wrong. Okay. Let's try if this works. Okay. So Rafflesia is the same with the putrid flower.
Ah.
Yes. It is much bigger, of course,
Mm.
but it also smells the same. It has the same
Ah.
smell as this putrid flower, and it also attract insects.
Mm.
Yes. So,
Ah.
yes. So, say, why do you think the smell of this flower is not so good, or is really bad? Why do you think?
Uh, maybe
Mhm.
if uh, this smell protect from animals or
Mhm.
human, but
Mhm.
insect likes this
Mhm.
kind of smell.
Mhm.
So they they attract from insect.
Mhm. They attract insects.
They attract insect
Mhm.
using this smell.
Yes, that's right. So actually, to tell you the truth or to tell you some information about these flowers are actually carnivorous flowers.
Carnivore.
Yes. So when we say carnivore, they eat meat,
Ah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So uh, when we say carnivorous, and the reason why it has a foul smell, the reason why it smells so bad is that because they want to attract insects. And the
Mm.
insects are used or are trapped in their, I don't know where it was trapped or, yeah, but it was trapped inside the flower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the insects will serve as a food to these flowers.
Mm.
Yes, so they are like animals, right?
Mm,
Because animals hunt for their food in the forest, right? For
yeah.
example, the snake would like to eat a rat or would like to eat a small animal, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So these flowers are like that too. So they
Mm,
wanted to eat something or they wanted to eat insects. So they use their smell to attract insects. And once the insects will go into that flower, they will be trapped and then they will be eaten or digest by the
mm,
flower.
yeah. Right.
Yes, really interesting, right?
Yeah. Actually, I saw this flower in the movies,
Mhm.
Disney movies like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Mm, yeah.
I'm not really sure about it, but yes, it's the biggest flower actually.
Mm,
Yes,
yeah.
but it is actually called parasitic genus Rafflesia. It's a parasitic plant.
Mm,
Yes, and it's not the common flower that we know because it has also a foul smell. Let's try to see the definition. Have fleshy, usually foul smelling, right?
hmm.
It's the same with the putrid flower. It's a foul smelling flower that traps insects to its center.
Mm,
Yes. Okay. So,
okay.
do you have any more questions about this topic?
No.
None so far. Okay. Now, this time let's go with the school meals. So, can you tell me what you learned about this article?
This article say about provide meal provide
Mhm.
providing meal.
Yes,
Um,
providing meals.
it starts from the previous President Obama.
Yes, you're right.
He made a strong rule.
Mhm.
Uh, but after the the president Trump,
Yes.
he
Donald Trump. Mhm.
Donald Trump, he doesn't follow the rule. So
Yes.
some states sued him.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay. Well, actually that's right. So, President Obama gave an importance on providing nutritional meals to the children in America, right?
yeah, right.
Yes. So why do you think they need to give importance to this matter? What do you think is the reason?
Because the meal is for children or
Mhm.
students.
Mhm.
Uh, I really agree this kind of rule
Mhm.
because I am father.
Mhm.
I always consider about my daughter's food.
Mhm.
Mm, as a adult,
Mhm.
we can have some wrong food.
Mhm.
Sometime expired food or uh, uh,
Mhm.
yeah. If we have if we consume expired food, it's okay
Mhm.
sometimes because we are adult. But
Yes.
as a children, they need to good good nutrition
Mhm.
because they are growing growing
Yes.
fast.
Mhm.
Uh, their body requires good nutrition.
Yes.
Yeah, good
Actually,
ingredient. Yeah.
mhm. Yes, you're totally right. It's one of the reasons because they are still children, and this is the most critical time
Mm.
to the people all around the world, right?
Yeah, right.
So, if you are a child, you need to eat a lot of healthy and nutritious foods because it has something to do with your future. It
Mm.
has something to do with your brain activity, with your
Mm.
physical activities, and with the way that you are going to battle uh, different kinds of diseases, right?
Mm. Yeah, right.
And also, to give you an information about this, because I've read this a lot of times and I've searched for a lot of reasons why. That's because
Mm.
Americans are uh, more likely to become overweight or obese.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
so I'm not really sure of the percentage this year or nowadays or recently, but I think 50% of Americans are overweight or obese.
Mm. Yeah, right.
Yes, that's right. It's
Yeah.
because they consume too much salt in their food. They eat a lot of junk foods
Mm.
and fast foods.
Yeah. I think we are almost out of time, and you will
Mhm.
need to prepare the next to your class.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess so. So thank you so much for your time today, Tay. We
Yeah.
had a lot of things uh, that we discussed today. I really enjoyed my time talking with you.
Yeah, right.
So
Nice
yes,
talking to you.
so yes, I really hoped I did well in our lesson. Yes, so have a good day today and enjoy your
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
bye.
Thank you.